All right, it is now time for the WWE SummerSlam 2026 Night 2 match predictions. We did the predictions for night number 1 on Saturday. Yesterday, going to do Sunday night's predictions right now. And I'll be honest with you, on paper, the night number 1 to me looked a little better, at least the world title match. There's still some good moments and some stuff I'm not really looking forward to in this next match. Or in tonight's card. But let's go ahead and make our predictions. I mentioned yesterday, honestly, this summer I've watched the least amount of wrestling. There's too many different apps to get and pay for. You got Netflix, and we don't have cable currently, so you'd have to pay for the ESPN for the PLEs. I haven't done that. We did it for Royal Rumble WrestleMania, but then that was over. Hopefully in the fall, we're going to be getting back YouTube TV for football, and then we could be able to watch the ESPN Plus. You get that free when you have YouTube TV, which was not the case last year. All right, we're going to start out the first match. Oh, my goodness. You got the United States Championship on the line. Trick Williams versus the returning Nomad, Baron Corbin. Now, I will mention, I will be making predictions along with my 6-year-old Lincoln. How you doing, Lincoln?
Good.
And I'm also, my 18-year-old Ethan also made predictions as well. And he's not here, but he let us know. So we're going to be announcing those as well. The United States Championship match, I don't know if this is going to be the start out. You got the red-hot Trick Williams. He's been a big star this summer, really this entire year. One of the only few NXT guys who came in and was a star on day one. Can't say that about Carmelo Hayes and so many others. Maybe Braun Breaker. There's a few. But Trick Williams is the latest, and of course he's got the U.S. Championship. He's got that new fur title. He's got fur on it. Taking on Baron Corbin, and I'll be honest with you, there's a lot to be said about the Triple H era since Triple H took over creative. A lot of good things, a lot of bad things. Really great at the start, not been great this last year. And right down at the top of the bad list is the fact that Baron Corbin's back. Why? He's the worst wrestler of this generation, in my opinion, on WWE. I know there's people that are probably maybe worse in the ring, but overall, I cannot stand Baron Corbin and the fact that he's back. It's not like a good, heel heat. It's bad. And so we all three have Trick Williams. You got Trick Williams, Lincoln?
Yeah.
Yeah. We all got Trick Williams winning this. If it goes the other way and somehow Baron Corbin was to win this belt, it's going to, oh my goodness, it could be over for me watching it while Triple H is, I'm not going to say that, but it'd be horrible. And then we move on to another match. You got Danhausen versus Dominic Mysterio. And I really don't know how I feel about this. I mean, Danhausen's been fun. Me, Ethan, and Brady, my other son Brady, who's not making predictions here tonight, we're actually at an AEW Dynamite in, I think, 2021, maybe, 20 or 21, I can't remember. We had to wear masks and such, in Cleveland. Cody's last match in AEW, the latter match was Sammy Guevara. It was also the night Danhausen debuted in AEW. We saw him. I didn't know who the guy was. Now he's in WWE, and I'll be honest with you, when he debuted that first night, I thought, oh my goodness, this is not going to go good. But he has become a huge star. Top 3 merchandise seller. He's all over ESPN. He got the New York Knicks stuff. It's fun. I like him. I really do. However,
I don't like the vampire stuff.
Hey, Lincoln said he don't like the vampire stuff. However, Dominic, I feel like has fallen down some. Dominic, Intercontinental Champion, Triple H Champion over the last year or so, becoming a big star. I'm like, when is this guy? I could see him become the world champion. I'm not saying he's not. But if he loses to Danhausen here at SummerSlam, I don't know. I got Dominic winning. However, I could see, because of the popularity of Danhausen, he wins. I think Ethan went with Dominic. Lincoln, though, he took Danhausen. And it's not only a Dominic versus Danhausen match. It's human monies on a pole match. It's like Vince Russo is all back. Maybe they're making fun of that era. Everything was on a pole match. We'll see. Lincoln, though, he likes Danhausen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Then we move on to another match. You've got Sami Zayn versus Finn Balor for the number 1 contendership. And, of course, we mentioned yesterday, Sami Zayn won the title, the world title, for 9 days, which is about 8.5 days more than he deserves. I hate to be bad on, come down on Sami Zayn, he's a good athlete. He's a good wrestler. He's not the worst by any means. World champion? No, that's a stretch to me. I don't think he deserves it to win it back. Finn Balor, though, on the other hand, he's the first Universal Champion. I'm so glad the name Universal Champion, that Universal title is over. And then he got injured, unfortunately. Wins it the first night, first Universal Champion, gets injured. He's really never been anywhere near the world title picture since. He did some fun stuff with Judgment Day that lasted way too long. I hope they start pushing him again. Hopefully it's not too late. I got Finn winning this. Lincoln went with Sammy, who if I had to put money on, I'd probably pick Sammy. Ethan went with Finn. I really hope Finn wins this. They also got
I love Sammy.
You what's that?
I love Sammy.
Oh, he likes Sammy. Okay. We also have a women's ladder match. It's a multi-female women's match for the interim women's championship because Rhea Ripley's injured. Boy, that doesn't sound like AEW, the interim champion. I don't know, have they ever had an interim champion in WWE? Just strip her of the title and make a new champion, and then she can fight when she comes back. She's injured. You got Charlotte Flair, Jade Cargill, Tiffany Stratton, Chelsea Green, and another person to be named, I think, on SmackDown. We're recording this, of course, before SmackDown, so we don't know who that person is going to be, or maybe it'll be a mystery. This is tough here. Because it's interim, I think they could go 4 or 5 different directions. You said Charlotte, right?
I'm just gonna wait until SmackDown happens.
Yeah, he said he's gonna wait. But first he said Charlotte. I can see them putting the title on Charlotte again. She hasn't been champion for a while, and it is just interim. Chelsea Green deserves the world title. Hopefully they don't just put it on her and then she gets squashed by Rhea when she comes back, and it was really never a champion. I don't know how they'll do that. Ethan says Tiffany Stratton. I'm gonna go Charlotte here. I think it's gonna be Charlotte. And then we move on. What do we got left, Lincoln? We've got the world title match. There's another. Oh, you got the Intercontinental Championship. I don't think I skipped anything. Penta versus Chad Gable. And Lincoln has went Penta here. Ethan and I both went Chad Gable. I think Chad, where he was the Americano gimmick for the last little while, last couple years, and then he got injured, and then they did all that and how popular that was. I'm going to go Chad. I think he finally wins the Intercontinental Championship. They did something a couple years ago where he was trying to beat Gunther and he couldn't. I think he wins it here. What do you got to say, Link?
Everybody says Cody's going to turn heel.
Well, that was from last night. We did say I predicted Cody will turn heel. We'll see if that actually takes place. Probably not because a lot of people are saying it. But I like Penta. I really do. I don't think he's ever going to fight for the world title, or at least not be considered, a real contender. I wouldn't mind him and his brother Rey Fenix back together, tag teaming it. They did great in AEW, but I got a feeling Chad Gable wins this. And then the World Championship matches I'm really not looking forward to, even though I don't have ESPN right now, so I won't be watching it. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for like the 5,000th time. The only way that this even remotely interests me is if Jon Moxley / Dean Ambrose was ready to come back, and then we set up like a triple threat at WrestleMania or something like that. That's not happening. I don't see Dean Ambrose or really Jon Moxley. I don't see them coming back to WWE at least anytime soon, and it's definitely not going to take place at SummerSlam. Roman wins. We all got Roman winning. I don't think there's another option. I don't know. I've heard Rock could be here. We say that at every event. I've also heard Rock could be coming back and helping Cody turn heel to set up something long term. I don't know. Roman wins, and it's not even a question. So that's night number 2, SummerSlam 2026 in Minnesota. Lincoln, thanks for joining me.
It's too early for WrestleMania.
Oh, it's too early for WrestleMania, and because it's next year, because it's overseas in Saudi Arabia, I'm already not looking forward to it. All right, thanks for watching.